All right, we'll start off with TJ McBride.
What's good, Will? Talking to Michael Malone before, he made the point that you have been kind of the example of sacrifice in your ability to know that you're a starter, and he said that you are a starting caliber player, but also accepting your role and being supportive of every one of your teammates. Is that a tough line to walk, or is this something that you were just used to doing over all of your years in Denver?
Just used to it. At the end of the day, you control what you can control, and after that, once a decision is made, you just go out there and be the best person you could be and be the best teammate you could be. Like I told you before, it's not your teammate's fault that the coach chose something or anything like that. You go out there and support each other, and as long as you keep that main goal in your mind, which is to win, then it'll work out.
We'll go to Mike Singer.
Hey, Will, good to see you. Malone also said that going off of last game, it looked to him like your explosiveness, your pop is getting back. I'm assuming you'd probably rather be more consistent than you've been thus far, but where do you feel like you're at in terms of being the player that you think you can be?
Getting closer and closer. That's all I care about at this point. Making sure my body feels good, and I'm making strides every day with that at that standpoint. Like I said, just focusing on that. I know once my body is where I want it to be fully, I know where I'll be as a player. So I'm not really too concerned. I've been in the league a long time. A regular season game or stretch, a week or month with it or anything is not going to change the way I feel about myself. It's not going to get me down or anything like that. I want to be ready to play and at my best when it matters. I've had good regular seasons. I've had great regular seasons. So the only thing I'm focusing on is the playoffs and getting this team to a championship.
We'll go to Mark Kisla.
Hey, Will. You're obviously ultra competitive. So talk to me a little bit about patience with your game coming around and also this team's game coming around. Do you look at it objectively and keep the emotion out of it, or how do you view it? I mean, you or the team aren't quite where you can be yet. That's why I'm asking.
Yeah, but I love the process. I'm a guy that relishes in those moments and being able to turn things around and to evaluate myself and my team and say we're not where we want to be yet, but if we continue to do the right things, we'll be there. And that's my stance right now, just working hard every day, doing the little things, doing the right things, making sure I'm doing it every day. So when it's time to peak, I'll be ready because I know it's going to happen for me and for this team. Just keep taking those strides, but I'm looking forward to it. I'm excited, and I'm just happy and blessed to be able to play right now.
We'll go to Pat Graham.
Hey, Will, how you doing?
How you doing?
If you look around the league, stringing together a winning streak is difficult to do this season. I think the Jazz have a 6-game and Clippers have a 5-game right now, but by and large, it's been hard. Why is it so hard for teams to possibly string wins together? Is it parity in the league, or what do you think?
There's a little bit of everything. I think the parity is definitely getting better. The circumstances in the world and life right now is, a place that we've never seen in our lifetime. And I think you combine all those things. You're just seeing a different season, which we all knew it was going to be different in every way imaginable. I mean, you got times where games will get postponed. You might be going into a game preparing that morning and thinking, the game might be canceled because you've heard certain things. Guys are tracing, guys are catching COVID. So there's so many different things. We all have personal lives, families, seeing different guys around the league, families catching COVID or having personal issues, or some guys are putting family first and might be, they might feel something is important to be there and missing games. So with the times the way they are right now, I felt like this year was going to be different, and you're seeing it.
We'll go to Harrison Wind.
Hey, Will, after missing the playoffs and now you've like been in the lineup the whole year you're playing, kind of to your point a couple minutes ago, have you just been able to recapture that joy of, the fact that you're just able to be out there and playing just consistently again?
Yeah, definitely. I'm real competitive, hard on myself. So, anytime I have a bad game, or not just a bad game, but didn't play up to the standards I want to play at, I try to take solace in knowing that I'm here. That a couple months ago, I didn't know what was going to happen. I wasn't myself as far as a basketball player. I couldn't do the things I wanted to do. So being able to go out there and compete and run and jump, I try to take solace in those things when I'm down, and that always brings me back. Um, and if I keep doing those things and keep my mental strong like that, I feel like I'll be fine.
We'll go back to Mike Singer.
Hey, Will, Bradley Beal had an interesting comment in that he said there are a lot of guys around the league, or some guys around the league, who have, quote, mixed feelings about playing right now, given what you just talked about, everything going on. Do you have any mixed feelings about playing when there's so many postponements going on, or do you have any sense that anyone else on the team does?
With me, like I told you, it goes back to the same thing we talking about with me playing and starting and things like that. Once a decision is made, I try to put it in the back of my mind. So right now I'm to the point where as though I try not to think about if we shouldn't or should not be playing. This is what it is. We're playing, and until the league says something else, and we all agree to that, I try because that creates too much in your head. It creates inconsistency. My thing is, this is my job. This is what we're doing, and try to make the best of it. If you start thinking about, man, should we or should we not be playing, things aren't gonna go well. So, it's tough times in the world. We all know that. But this is our world right now, and I'm the type person. Once it's decided, it is what it is. I can't go back and forth with it.
All right, we got time for one more. We're going to end with Katie Wingy.
Hey, Will, kind of on that note, Coach Malone has talked about being worried about your guys' both mental and physical health this season, being it's such a different season for you guys. How difficult has it been? I know you've talked about once a decision is made, obviously you're all in, but to balance everything that's going on, how hard is that?
Oh, it's tough. It's tough. That part has never changed. Like I said, I have kids, I have family that I'm used to seeing all the time, or seeing a lot that I can't see, or it's restrictions and things of that nature. And you're not able to live your normal life how you were. So it definitely is mentally draining and taxing. And you, like I said, you just have to try to make the best of it and try to focus as much as you can. And that's why I try to, like I said, my big thing is we're here. This is what we have to do, and this is what I signed up for. I try to take that approach so it won't be as tough, but it's still tough. And I don't even know how many different ways I can really say it. Yeah, it is what it is.
Cool. Well, that'll do it, Will. I appreciate you sitting down.
Appreciate it.